So I'm glad you're here. Thank you for giving us your evening. And so we'll introduce our first speaker. Our first speaker is a junior from, I'm going to have to do the glasses, Georgetown, South Carolina, a secondary education major, doing her speech on college students need more sleep. Caroline Stalvey.
That's right. Tonight, I'm going to do my own reenactment of the Come On Man sketch that they do on the Sunday NFL Countdown. But instead of making fun of famous athletes' mistakes, I'm going to make fun of some famous politicians' mistakes. So contestant number 1 is former Vice President Dick Cheney. Now, what's wrong with this picture? He's fallen asleep at a very important cabinet meeting. And you can see Condoleezza Rice looking over at him, and you know what she's thinking. Come on, man! Our second contestant tonight is now the current Vice President, Joe Biden. This was actually taken about a month ago at President Obama's debt crisis speech. He's fallen asleep too. Come on, man! And our last contestant tonight, the tables have turned. Now, Joe Biden's audience member. Of course, he's fallen asleep too. Come on, man. Now, I'm sure you and I can relate to some of these politicians at some point in our college career. They obviously did not get enough sleep the night before. And as college students, I think that's sometimes the case with us. In fact, according to Harvard Medical School Division of Sleep Medicine, on their Healthy Sleep website, updated in 2008, we as college students make up one of the most sleep-deprived populations in our country today. Now, I'm sure that you have had one night being able not to fall asleep, or you may have had a roommate that has had trouble falling asleep, or you might have even pulled an all-nighter at some point in your college career. So I know this is an issue that you and I definitely face. As a future teacher, I've done a lot of research in this area. And I've done a lot of research. I've taken a course on adolescent growth and development, and I've really seen the effects that sleep can have, not only in an adolescent's life, but also in our lives as adults. So today, I'd like to prove you that this problem really does exist, that we as college students are not getting enough sleep. And then secondly, I'd like to propose my own solution tonight of how to make sleep a higher priority in our lives, and then also to improve the quality of our sleep. So first, let's look at the problem. We as college students are not getting enough sleep. Sleep is not a high priority in our lives. According to the National Sleep Foundation, on their website, updated in 2011, college students need at least 8 hours of sleep each night. But according to the American College Health Association's National College Health Assessment, published in 2007, 40% of students felt well rested, and that was only out of 2 days out of the week. Maybe you can relate to this. 2/3 out of 111 students surveyed in New York had pulled at least one all-nighter that week. And that's according to Yohalam's USA Today article published in 2007. There was also a study conducted at Brown University by Galtney in the Journal of American College Health in 2010 that really proved that we as college students maintain inconsistent sleep schedules. In fact, students there had gotten about 6.8 hours of sleep each night during the week, when we're supposed to be getting 8. But on the weekends, they overslept. They got 9.3 hours on the weekend. But it's still, that extra hour, those extra hours of sleep on the weekend were not enough to compensate for the sleep that they had lost during the week. And they had incurred a sleep debt. There was another study at Brown University by Orzek in the Journal of American College Health in 2011. The students that had not slept well that night, 54% skipped class the next day. 46% slept in class. And then 42% got a lower grade on some exam or major project. So not getting enough sleep definitely affects our academic performance. And I don't know about you, but if I don't get enough sleep the night before, I feel depressed, I'm much more likely to get sick, I'm irritable. It's just not good. So now I'm going to offer a solution. Tonight I'm offering that you and I try to get at least 1 extra hour of sleep each night. And then secondly, I'm proposing that we each create our own bedtime routine. Now you may be thinking, Caroline, I'm a full college student, I play sports or I work. I just don't have an extra hour out of my schedule that I can devote to sleep. I'm just too busy. And that's fine, but according to Harvard Medical School, getting extra sleep helps with our memory and our concentration. And I think proposing just 1 extra hour is definitely feasible. It's something that we can lead to more and more sleep. There's a term that psychologists use called sleep hygiene. And Dr. Buboltz talked about it in Counseling Psychology Quarterly, published in 2002. And basically, it's just becoming more and more aware of your sleeping patterns and habits. So that way you can make nice changes and get more and more sleep. The National Sleep Foundation recommends maybe using a fan at night to block out noise, or taking a nice hot shower, or watching TV, just something to relax your state of mind, to be in a better frame of mind so that you can go to sleep. Me personally, I like to read. I just finished the Nicholas Sparks book, and I'll also turn on the TV and watch reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond some nights. So tonight, I'm proposing that you and I try to get extra hours of sleep, and also create your own bedtime routine, because this problem really does exist. We as college students are not maintaining sleep as a high priority in our lives. And I know that you and I can relate to this at some point in our college career. We felt tired, or we just had trouble falling asleep at night. But I'm proposing that you and I try to get just 1 extra hour of sleep and create your own routine to implement. Because you don't want to be this student in class falling asleep and have ESPN come to your classroom and film you for the next, come on, man. Thank you.